What's up guys, Jonsmith on YouTube. This is a video, obviously. Didn't post a video Tuesday. I know, I'm not consistent. I lied. Somebody said they were disappointed. If you're disappointed, please leave. Sorry, you know, I told you my situation. I can't sympathize with you, okay? I'm tired right now. You can see it. So this is a review of my dreads. Kind of like Knotlocks reviews, but it's just for myself. A lot of you guys have been asking me, how do I get my hair just like yours? I want my hair exactly like yours. Tell me everything you did exactly like yours. So I'm gonna go through a couple pictures. I got a couple pictures of some, not key points, but you know, some good points of my hair journey. And I'm gonna tell you everything that I've done with my hair up to this point. First picture. You see how my hair is like really curly, but on the sides it's kind of like, it's the same how it is on the sides now. It's just the top, high top is very curly. It's because I used a texturizer. And I used it very poorly. You'll see why in a couple of pictures. Texturizers is a comb through texturizer. You put it on your hair. It's supposed to make your hair curly. That's what it did. It made that little part really curly. And I do not advise using a texturizer. I don't know. I think I just wanted to see how my hair would look if it was curly, and that's what happened. So if you guys want to do that, I don't advise it, but it's your life. Do what you want to do with your hair. You know, the high top was always there. I started off with the high top, and people ask me, should I cut the sides first or should I grow it out and cut the sides? I'd advise cutting the sides first, because after you grow it out, it's going to be a little too crazy to kind of cut the sides. It might hurt because, you know, dreads from here might be connected up into here, like these Congos, you know what I mean? These are Congo. They might be Congoed up, and then you have to like take a machete and whip through there. You don't want to do that. Next picture, you see right here, I'm kind of getting, it kind of looks, for lack of a better word, kind of looks a little devilish, you know, like fire kind of. That's just because my hair is brown, but you see how in the back here there's two little parts hanging off, and those are twists. I didn't twist them. Oh, actually no, at that point, yeah, I was kind of taking a little bit and kind of just twisting it just to see if it would stick, and it stuck. You know, you can see them hanging out right there, but you can definitely start seeing the curls right now. I didn't pick out my hair, but you can see the curls. Right here is when I picked it out. I was picking it out to get it ready to be twisted, and you can see how I messed up this texturizer, because my hair literally looks like, I don't even know what that looks like. It looks like a ball of carpet because it's afro all around. It has that real nappy texture, and then right in the middle it's curls. That's where I messed up with the texturizer. I only got like this part of my hair with that texturizer, and it was very hard to get the back parts to stay because you have to put it in and like comb it back. It was just very hard to get the whole head, at least for me, because I did it myself. And that's where you can really start to see that I messed up with that texturizer. I don't advise of that. I don't even like putting products in my hair anymore, so I wouldn't advise of that. But yeah, that's me picking out, getting ready to get it twisted. And this is the twist. The first picture of my twist, I took it with the front-facing camera, so the quality's low. But you can see I just look very awkward. Very awkward. And I think this is why a lot of people are kind of skeptic about getting dreads, and this is definitely why I don't ever want to cut my hair off, because just with short hair in general, just with these, you can see the texturized part of my hair, the dreads are very stringy, and I just looked very weird for like a good 3-4 months. I remember walking in the first day of school with these, and then like people, they just turn heads. They're like, what the heck is that, you know, because I was a kid with the curly hair walking around looking nice. But I started this and I stuck with it. That's why you gotta stick with it. It's all about patience. I get questions like, oh, you know, I've been freeforming for 2 weeks, or I've had dreads for 2 weeks. 2 weeks is not enough time to even be asking questions about why isn't my hair staying. You gotta wait 2 or 3 months before you really should start worrying about why isn't my hair staying, because 2 weeks is, it's just not, it's too short of a time, you know, way too short. But you can see that I got these little, they're straight at the tips. That was from the texturizer, and then they're kind of a little stringy, little worm looking. Right here's another one. I don't know what this is about. I was doing that a lot back in those Twitter days. I used to, before I built up my Instagram to where it was, I was building up a Twitter page. I deleted it, and by building it up, I mean gaining followers, you know, trying to get influence on it. And you can see that the hair is actually looking pretty cool. I want to say, like, you know, shorter Medusa type looking. I actually liked it at this stage. I still wasn't cutting the sides as frequently as I should have been. You know, a lot of people really stay on top of that, but I think one of the reasons why I went freeform too is because I really didn't care to cut the sides. Like, you know, I didn't mind it. I thought my hair looked cool at that point. And this is still with the twist. You can still see that the front is kind of stringy. The back is getting a little, if you look here, the back is a little puffy. And you can definitely see how they're thicker towards the back. And that's where the non-texturized part of my hair was. Right here is when I went to Florida, and this was on spring break, and then I went again in the summer. Spring break, my hair came out, and that's when I started getting the idea to freeform, because I was like, My hair, after the first couple of days, it was poofy, and I liked the poofy look. I didn't like when it was freshly twisted. It looked too weird, too close to my head. It didn't fit me. And then right here was the poofy look, and I was like, this looks cool, you know. That put the idea in my head of, you know, combing out my dreads and starting to go the freeform route. But you can still see that it's kind of curly. There's still these little like twisty things coming off the back here. I don't know why my eyes are so low. This is another picture. I don't know what this is. I think I was working with hand gestures. I'm sorry if it's a gang sign. I ain't really... It's so weird. What was I doing back then? You can see how my hair is a lot puffier, and I really like that. I was like, this is my zone. This is what I need to be doing with my dreads. So I would get it twisted, and I wouldn't retwist it for like 2 months. I took my dreads out. First. Got them 2-strand twisted. A lot of people have been talking about this. 2-strand twisted, and I kind of just let them go from there, because the 2-strand twists are what keeps them, they coil them. You know, you take 2 strands of hair, you twist it around each other, you leave them in overnight, in the morning you pull them apart, and then you have like this curly texture, and you'll see it in the next picture right here. This is the morning after I took the 2-strand twist out, and it looks so sick. Honestly, I really liked how my hair was looking this time. You know, my hair was just constantly growing. This is a continuous growth. I didn't cut my hair at all, and it just looked really cool. Like, I really like this picture. It looks really nice. This is like a couple of days after the twist, and you can kind of see this is also a point in time where I was like, okay, I should freeform this, because it's so curly and it's so all over the place. There's no one part of my head that looks exactly the same, and I think that's why I really like freeform, because freeform is completely different all around, you know what I mean? And you could just see the curls over here on the left and towards the bottom. This is actually a really nice bathroom to take a picture in with all this white. And then the top is sticking like straight up, but it still has that curly texture to it. And that's when I started just letting it be. And I think it looks cool, you know. This is around the time of high top freeform dread update #1. This was actually, I don't know dates exactly, but I'm pretty sure this was around the first video. You can kind of see that these dreads are kind of forming, and the 2-strand twist kind of, the curliness from it kind of went out, but the form of it, like the hair that was together, stayed together, you know, loosely, but it stayed together towards the tips, and your hair dreads from the tips back. It doesn't dread from the root out. That's why when a lot of people have asked why do, you know, the tips stay, but towards the end it doesn't stay twisted down here and it gets really loose and it looks like a spike. That's how your hair dreads. It doesn't dread root up, you know. This is kind of when I was in the, you know, I was twisting it, but I was progressively twisting it like this. I was only hand twisting it. I didn't want my hair all over the place. It got to a point where it was too wild. Like, you know how I was talking about that in the How I Got My Dreads video. I liked it wild but presentable, and that's where it kind of, this is where I kind of started to get that presentable aspect. I started twisting a little bit more. You can see on the right side of my head, the dreads were starting to lay down, but right in the middle, I had that huge clump that was just straight up, and you kind of see over here, if you look at this dread right here, it kind of is twisted, but it's still sticking up because it doesn't have enough weight to fall down. And it was just looking very wild at this point. I'm surprised my job was okay with it. I don't think they were prepared for this, but now they're cool. This is, again, another picture, kind of the same exact thing. You can kind of see them falling down, but the middle is still up. And then after a point, these kind of just started gaining their own weight. They get a lot heavier towards the tip, and they go with the gravity, fall down, you know, now they shake, stuff like that. But those are pretty much all the pictures. Those are from texturizer to twisted dreads to 2-strand twist to where I am now. So if you guys want to know how to get your hair like mine, you can do that. But the sad truth is your hair will never be like mine. Just like my hair will never be like yours. You got to realize that you can do everything that I've done and your hair won't be like mine. It just won't, you know. Don't strive to have your hair like mine. Strive to have your hair grow. Just do it for the dreads. Like the dreads. Don't, if you like my hair, it's okay, you know, but use it as an inspiration to get your own set of locks, your own, you know, uniqueness. Because I'm not saying, you know, oh, don't get the same hairstyle as me, but you won't have the same hairstyle as me. You understand? You're gonna go into this and your hair's gonna be all over the place, and then one day it's just gonna snap and you're gonna be like, I really like this, because nobody else has this head of hair. Just like I don't have the same head of hair as Not Locks. I don't have the same head of hair as Gunther the Great. Prince Chin Miguel, if you guys know him, like our hair kind of looks similar, but his hair is a lot different. Like it's a lot different than mine, and I actually like his hair a lot better than mine because, and it's longer. I think that's why it's longer, and it just looks like I have congos up in here. His are kind of just very, I don't even know how to explain it. I really like it. Go check out his videos. I really like his hair. But other than that, that's pretty much it for this. I just want you guys to know that, you know, these videos Tuesday and Friday, I'm trying my best. Okay, I'm trying the hardest I can. Tuesday I came home and I was like, I'm gonna make a video today. And it just got to a point where I'm just sitting and just like, I'm tired. I literally did this. I want to get a video out, but I don't want to seem tired in the videos. I want to be able to have energy. You know, I drank an energy drink earlier. It's kind of wearing off. I'm a little tired in this video, but hopefully it didn't come through too much. Other than that, that's pretty much it. This was a dread review of John Smith, me, Happy Tree. Go check out my SoundCloud. Go check out my Twitter. Go check out my Instagram. All at the end of the video and in the bio. Leave a comment. Leave some topics for something, questions, whatever. Other than that, I'll catch you guys next time.